Hello and welcome. My name is Mark Huber from markhuber.me and autowebinarincome.com. Delighted to have you here for another training video, broadcasting to you live from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where I call home, and where I also help entrepreneurs, business owners, individuals much like you find an idea, validate the idea, get you online, and work toward having you profitable within 21 days or less. And I'm always looking forward and on the outlook to provide value. And what I wanted to do today was talk about the importance of not only just being on LinkedIn, but how to growth hack your LinkedIn presence to direct traffic onto your business email list, or how to growth hack LinkedIn to build your email list. And I think you'll be very pleased with the information that you'll be seeing and watching here over the next 10 or so minutes. And the reason that we're all on LinkedIn is that, according to some studies, LinkedIn is 277% more effective than Facebook or Twitter for lead generation. And of course, it's a fantastic tool to connect with key influencers and movers and shakers in your industry. But how do you go from creating content or presenting other people's content within your industry, niche area of expertise, etc., providing that value to your contacts and followers, and how do you direct that to building an email list? Well, let me show you. And there is a new nuance within LinkedIn, and it is called Sniply. If you just click on Share and Update, you will see the new logo that's just appeared within the last few weeks. It's called the Sniply link, and what it does, it shortens long, ugly URLs, and you're probably asking, well, why does that matter? Well, I'll show you why. If you were, for example, to decide that you wanted to share a great blog post by Neil Patel on gamification techniques. In itself, that would be probably of great value to a lot of your followers. But it really does nothing much for you in building your list. And that's what the topic is today. Would that, let me ask you this, would this not be more interesting and of more value to you? Not only are you sharing great content, which you were going to anyway, but look at this at the bottom. In my case, I've got a cheat sheet that I've entitled Growth Hack Your Idea to Profits in 21 Days or Less. Send it to me. Now this pops up automatically once you've created a Sniply link, and it will pop up to any blog post that you choose to share if done correctly. And I'll just click on this so that you can see the power. And what it does ultimately is redirects the traffic that was initially interested in the valuable content that you were sharing, which was the Neil Patel gamification article. Now, if your call to action via the Sniply link that appeared on the Neil Patel article was compelling enough, then when people clicked, they would end up wherever the link that you had embedded would take them. And in my case, it's to my blog, which is now where they can listen to a video that I've got, and encouraging them. Okay, so we'll just stop that. So I've got a small video that encourages people that once they land here to sign up for the free report cheat sheet. But more to the point, because people are always maybe reticent to give out their name and email address to get on yet again another newsletter list. So why I've directed to my blog posting is because there's a lot of meat, again, tied in to the theme of growth hacking your idea to profits. And this is part one of a series of trainings that I have, which includes video, and we scroll through the article, and then at the end we've got the links for the other modules in the mini course, as well as a Facebook plugin where people can leave comments. And this is very new, so we'll continue to drive traffic, and we'll start getting comments here that will be showing up on Facebook. So it's a very nice method of, number one, getting people on your list, because they now are seeing and hearing more of you on the topic and interacting with you. And your blog, your website is really the only real estate, virtual real estate that you control. It's important to be on the social platforms like the LinkedIns, the Facebooks, the Twitters, etc., but you never control that space of yours. They're all designed to bring customers, prospects, back to your website, to your blog. Anyways, I digressed. So anyway, back to the importance of having Sniply is that your call to action will then appear on any blog post URL that you will be sharing on LinkedIn. So what we can then easily do is, because we've already generated the Sniply link, I would normally have it handy. It's in a text document that's at the bottom of the screen, and I really don't have access at the moment. Anyway, I think you get the picture. Taking this one step further, let me just go back to my site here and get out of it for just a moment. I'll just log out. No, I don't want to log out. I just want to show you that you can set up what is logged out. Okay, log back in. Let's hope this is going to work. It doesn't like that. Give it another try here. Okay. Bit of a hiccup there. Not to worry, we're back on track. What I wanted to show as an added bonus to Sniply is what you can also do with Sniply on your website or blog. And that is when you are in your back office, you should download a plugin that is called Quickie Bar. And interestingly enough, it is a very nice little piece of software that has been developed by our very own Mr. Neil Patel. And what I do is I use it, again, as a lead generation tool, because when people come to your blog or website, you want to present them with offers that are congruent to their needs, their pain points, etc., and encourage them to go from being a prospect to being a client. Let's face it, that's what you're in business to do. And nurture them and coach them over time so that when the time is right, you'll be the go-to person. What I've done is I've created a bar. I'll just go once more into the back office. That sits on the top of my blog on all the different pages and blog posts. And again, it's my call to action, in this case, the free cheat sheet. Growth hack your idea to profits in 21 days or less. And then I've got the call to action button. And you can change the bar style and placements and alignments, and you can do a lot of different things with it. For the interest of time, I'll just show you the live preview as to what it looks like on the site. And there is the preview, as I had mentioned. And if we click the link, it will go to the URL that I demanded of it, the same URL that I was demanding from Sniply, as you'll remember. And it is directing people now to get their cheat sheet on my blog. which is markhuber.me. And in just a moment it'll come up and it'll show you the first of the 4 modules of my mini course. And also it will show the area where the person can, after reading and hopefully starting the know, like, and trust, they'll feel comfortable enough to put in their name and email address to get the downloadable cheat sheet, which I've promised, and bonus materials, which I cover off in the short introduction YouTube video that sits on top of my my opt-in bar there. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this training, and I want to thank you for your time and interest again. And in closing, my name is Mark Huber from markhuber.me and autowebinarincome.com. You can see more about what I do at either of those sites. And I help entrepreneurs and business owners, people just like you, find and develop their idea, validate the idea, and get you online and working towards profitability in 21 days. And if that sounds appealing to you, I look forward to catching up with you and talking about your own personal situation. In the meantime, all the very best of continued success. And this is Mark Huber wishing you all the very best of continued success. Over and out.